Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm trying to do something a little bit different this time. I'm not going to do just a full grocery haul because I really didn't need to go to the grocery store, but I definitely need to meal plan, so I'm going to show you guys my process. We're going to start with the refrigerator. Excuse the mess. So basically I just always skim the seed. My husband likes to have his shots up there. And sauces, I just kind of make sure nothing's empty. Condiments, milk, I check to see if we got enough. I don't use a lot of cow's milk. Almond milk we have is a full orange juice back there, some whipped cream for my daughter's iced coffee, and that's all like peppers and all that kind of stuff. Then let me use this hand, make sure we got enough eggs. I might get eventually a couple more. Just crack an egg, and I just keep them right up top. Then this is like yogurts, because those are good, the probiotics. So I give one to Kevin all the time. And then this is butter and cheese. This is cheeses. I just look and make sure that's all like lunch meats and bacon, sausage, that type of thing. Sauces. This area is mostly drinks, but I gotta cut up the rest of this watermelon so that it won't take up so much room. Then fruit wise, I just used those two for some juice for my husband, so I'm gonna use it again later. So we got some cherry plums down there, 2 apples in the back, some apples on the side, some kiwis, cherries, grapes. Strawberries underneath. So we're good for that. The vegetable drawer, salad mix, we got mushrooms, cucumbers, potato for my husband to go with his steak that he wants for today. Some more salad mix, a few tomatoes, lettuce. We might could use some tomatoes. Then we go down to the horrible freezer. So it used to be organized, and I really need to do it again because it drives me crazy. But normally this type of stuff is for dinner. And so I see we got cube steak, we got ground beef, I see some shrimp, some livers. This is mostly lunch type stuff. More ground beef, stuffed clams down there, some veggies. This is deer meat that my husband got from a friend, but I don't eat it, so I don't cook it either. But this is like frozen vegetable, more quick type of things, lunch stuff like this that I would give to my husband for a quick lunch. He got some gizzards over there because he likes gizzards. He likes these old nasty pot pies. And let's see. Art to this freezer. And then up here is mostly all the quick stuff like that the kids would eat. Pizzas, steakums, spring rolls, the french fries. Breakfast stuff is under here, like breakfast sausage, pancakes, waffles would be up here. Hot dogs that I keep a package in the freezer, and then as they use it in the refrigerator, I'll move it up. More lunch type stuff for my husband. I love pierogies, so I always have those. Pizza rolls. So that's all like lunch type stuff that we keep here inside the house. Then we'll go to the big freezer. Hopefully it's decent, and I'll show you, and then I'll let you see the meal plan that I come up with. Okay, this is gonna be quick because it's hot out here. So more waffles out here, lunch type stuff. I don't see a whole lot of, we got some Italian sausage, more ground beef. I think we're gonna be having ground beef every day this week. Chicken strips, I normally don't use that type of stuff for dinner. That's mostly quick. So we got some little shrimp that I can use. And we got some big shrimp. I'm thinking I might do some shrimp Alfredo stuffed shells today. And I took out a little frozen chopped spinach so that I could stuff like a little Florentine on the inside. It'll be really good. So I'll do that. So not much in here, honestly, but a bunch of junk. waffles, breadsticks. I can use those today with our stuffed shells, and there's some mussels down there. We love seafood. This is like some fish tenders and like Mrs. Paul's or whatever is in there. We got a couple biscuits, Klondike bars. This is another thing that we would use for lunch for Kevin. So yeah, so I'll show you guys what I came up with from this. Okay guys, let's go. I got my meal plan board that I like so much. And these are my chalkboard markers that I got from Faye. My friend Faye, thank you. I mean, I have used these. So we're going to do, I hope I'm in frame. June, today is the 24th through June, what's Friday? The Saturday, the 30th, 2022. All right. So first thing I start with, honestly, is my notes section, because that's mostly stuff that I need to keep in the top of my mind and not forget. Luckily, this week is the off week for chemo. So, no appointments, but I do need to order supplies because there's some new stuff I need to add to our order. So I need to order supplies, and I need to follow up with Dr. Amy. That's his urologist. Check his A1C if it's back, and medication refills. All right, so that's mostly like important stuff. Anything else really would just go in my planner. So then I start off with, let's do a different color today. So these are so nice. At first I thought they didn't work because you know me, I'm just taking it out the box and just writing, but you have to like shake it up real good the first time, and then you like blot it till the, whatever you call it, I guess it's ink, but comes to the tip. So only thing I don't like about this is it starts on a Monday, and I'm a Sunday start type of girl. So I've already decided that we're gonna have shrimp Alfredo stuffed shells, and then that is always with a salad and the breadsticks that I found in there. All right. So that's one full meal. All right. Tomorrow, then, okay, let me tell you my real process. I'm going to keep you all for real. Okay. So then I know on Tuesday we're having tacos, some kind of tacos. So I have to just think about what I have in the freezer, and being that we have so much ground beef, then I'm definitely going to have beef tacos this day. And then I usually have it with rice and beans or fries, and I think we had it with fries last week. So this week we'll do beef tacos with rice and beans. So I think about my beef tacos. I know I have the meat. I know I have some taco shells. I know I have lettuce, and since we're having it Tuesday, the lettuce will be fine. I do need tomatoes. We got cheese. We got sour cream. I'm gonna check sour cream. I don't remember seeing any. Did y'all see any in my refrigerator? Tomatoes, cilantro, because I have to buy that fresh each time. We got onions. All right, so that's good. So tomorrow, since we're having shrimp Alfredo, tomorrow we'll probably do something kind of easy. A couple pizzas that I hadn't put in there yet. So let's do pizza and French fries this day. Then my husband has some steakums, so we'll do steak Phillies with some chips. Then let's go to ground beef again, and we can do, it's too hot for chili. So I think about the heat. We can do hamburger steaks and gravy with some mashed potatoes. That's in the pantry, so I don't need anything for that. And then some kind of veggie. Sometimes I'll just write veggie so I'll know and look in there and see what we have. Then Friday and Saturday, I think I might do Saturday this Tater Tot Casserole that I saw, because I could use up some more ground beef and make that with some rolls. So therefore, I'm probably going to need tater tots if I don't have any deep in that, I don't know how to spell it, in that freezer. And then that just leaves Friday, and we could do, honestly, another shrimp dish. Or we could do shrimp and broccoli with some shrimp fried rice, because there's a lot of shrimp in there. Oops, I can't spell today, y'all. So shrimp fried rice. And it's plenty of egg rolls in there. I saw them when we were in the freezer with egg rolls. All right, so that's my whole meal plan. So then I'll think about stuff like the milk was kind of low, so I'll have that in the back of my mind. And because I have enough milk to last a couple days, and this is mostly stuff I need for Tuesday, I'll wait and let that milk get used up before I actually go to the store to get milk. Steak Phillies, I'll need some sub rolls. We got cheese, we got the meat. I'll get one more bell pepper because we only got a half of one in there. And we got mushrooms, so that'll all go into the steak Phillies. We got chips. The hamburger steaks, I really don't need anything. We got onions, we have beef bouillon, so I could make the gravy. We got mashed potatoes, we got veggies. We got shrimp, we got broccoli, we got rice. I could make some rice ahead of time and make it cold. You start with cold rice. We got the egg rolls, the tater tot casseroles. Only thing we would need is tater tots. We got cheese, we got the ground beef. What else goes in there? I have to think about it, but it's really good. Maybe I'll film tater tot casserole. And then this is what we're having today. We got shrimp, we got Alfredo sauce, we got ricotta that I have left over from the baked ziti. Oh, guys, don't stay tuned, because I did record I did baked rigatoni pasta, but this is a meal, and trust me, it was enough for 4 adults with leftovers, and it was less than $10, the full meal. And I recorded it, and I'm going to share it, and it's going to go right after this, so don't miss it. So salad, breadsticks, we got everything for this. So here's my grocery list. Nothing. And you guys know from my cash stuffing, I really didn't stuff groceries. And I put a little money into spending, and that was it. So I have more than enough to cover what we need to have a meal every day at home, plus breakfast, plus lunch, no fast food needed. Within my budget. So I hope this was something kind of new and different to kind of take you guys through my process, my thought process, instead of just going through groceries all the time. And let me know what you guys think down below, and give me some suggestions. I need some suggestions for ground beef recipes. So leave your ideas down below. Thank you guys. Hold on. Don't click off. You got to see this recipe, and it's super duper delicious. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, guys, welcome back. I'm going to be making some baked rigatoni pasta with Italian sausage. This meal is delicious. It doesn't disappoint, not ever, and it's super duper economical. So if you guys want to screenshot the ingredients, this is all that you'll need, and each thing that is here is something that will be easily fit into your budget, or you might even have on hand already. So of course we're going to use the pasta. You can use whatever pasta you want. The Italian sausage, I buy it ground already. The meat sauce, cheap. Pizza sauce, I only use it to stretch my sauce if needed. Then of course the mozzarella cheese, the ricotta cheese. You'll see how I use the ricotta. I don't even use the whole thing. Onion powder I use, seasonal. Let's see, garlic pepper, garlic and herb seasoning, Italian seasoning, and my tried and true all-purpose seasoning, my Cavender's. All right, let's go. So I also needed an onion and a bell pepper, a little minced garlic, and of course some Parmesan cheese. So you're just going to bring your water to a boil, salt your water, and add your pasta to the boiling water. And I usually cook it a little bit undercooked because then I put it in the oven to bake it. So go maybe a minute or two under al dente. Then I've already chopped up my onion and bell pepper really small because my kids really don't prefer to know that it's in the sauce. So I usually start off chopping it very, very fine, and then I also cook it down some first. And normally they get the good flavor out of it, but they don't bite into it because they're just picky. All right, so once that has sauteed for about maybe 5 minutes, I add a good heaping tablespoon of the minced garlic. And with your garlic, guys, you don't want to burn it. So don't have your temperature up too high. And you only want to saute it for about 30 minutes. You'll know because you'll just start to smell it. That once you smell it, leave it alone because you don't want burnt garlic. It tastes very bitter and not very appealing. So, cook your garlic slow and, don't overdo it. All right, so here I have added in that ground up Italian sausage and mixed it with the onion, bell pepper, and garlic. And you're just going to brown it up. I like mine chopped fairly fine, not super, super small. I like to know it's there. So I keep a little bit of the chunkiness to it, but you want to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. So you don't want to see any pink at all once you're done. Okay, so our meat is cooked. We're going to add our jarred sauce. Okay, but I like to be a little extra with it. And this is where I started messing up, y'all. So just roll with it. I was doing one-handed and just doing too much. So I am trying to rinse out my jar of sauce. I don't like to waste it. So I use a little bit of chicken broth, maybe a half to 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth. And my thought process, y'all, was that I was going to add my seasonings that I showed y'all to the jar and shake it up. But no, it wasn't working out. I tried a couple times and then no. I was just like, forget it, and dumped it into the pot. But normally I would put it into that jar, put the lid back on. Now I'm doing all this one-handed, so y'all work with me here. So I put the lid back on and then shake it up to get all the residual sauce out of that jar. I don't want to waste any. So that's how you get all that sauce out. I don't like to use water. Chicken broth just has a little bit more flavor to me. And as you can see, there's no sauce left in the jar. All right, so then we're just going to stir all that goodness up, all the seasonings, the sauce, the meat, the veggies, all together. And once it's fully incorporated, then we're just going to simmer that sauce on low. Bring it to a boil, get it nice and hot, and then turn it down. And then simmer it. You can cover it up if you want to. Simmer it down for about 30 minutes, however long you got. Because you know what? I'm a person that honestly, once this get hot right here, I'll use it. It don't take all that because honestly, the addition of the chicken broth kind of fools you into thinking you've been simmering that sauce all day. All right. So if it's not enough sauce, say you're a type of family that likes something real saucy, or you've used more, just add the little piece of sauce. It's already seasoned and everything. So I didn't have to use any. It was the perfect amount for me. But as you can see, it has simmered down. The veggies barely there, nice and soft. All right. So I take my drained pasta. While it's hot, I add about a half a cup of mozzarella, a half a cup of ricotta, and about a half a cup of the sauce, and stir it up. But it's hard to do it one-handed, so I'm going to end up just coming back and showing you guys the look I'm going for. So here's everything all fully incorporated, but we're not done. No, I don't like no dry pasta. All right, I gotta have some sauce and some flavor on every single noodle. Okay, so make sure you stir it up good. Once I just do this separately because I want to get the ricotta on every noodle. So I always do this step first. Then I add more sauce to my liking and sprinkle the top with some grated Parmesan cheese. But we're not done. So y'all hold on now. You know I'm next level. You know I'm next level. All right, so sprinkle on the Parmesan cheese. And then at that point, I will top it with the remainder of my sauce. All right, because we don't want no dry pasta. And now we're going to top it with mozzarella cheese, y'all. So cover that top. Don't go crazy. I mean, you know, a nice little thin layer. You know, make sure you can see through it. Don't go overboard, because then mozzarella has a tendency in the oven, it'll melt. It goes from like gooey to plastic in no time. So if you're putting too much, it's going to take too long for it to melt, and you're going to come out with a plastic top on your baked rigatoni. So don't put too much. All right, that's just a tip. You can have gooey pasta, or you can have a plastic top on it. So just trust me on that. All right, after I get the mozzarella in there, I just sprinkle a little extra Italian seasoning on there. We're going to put it in the oven on like 375 for about 20 minutes. While that's in the oven, I take the little sliced frozen garlic bread that you really supposed to put in the oven, but me, I'm extra, so I like to cook it in the pan. I melt some butter in there first, and then flip each piece over in the butter, and then toast it. And here we go with the baked rigatoni pasta. I just heated up a little bit of string beans, and here we are. When I say this is delicious, guys, and it was less than $10 for a meal like this for 4 people with leftovers. Thanks for watching, y'all.